Good evening, chaps and chapettes. I've just got back from seeing Robin Hood at the cinema. This is the latest version of the legendary outlaw who stole from the rich to give to the poor. This one's directed by Ridley Scott, who has worked with Russell Crowe before, who plays Robin Hood for like Gladiator and American Gangster as well. This version of Robin Hood has been described as the untold story of the legend, basically, and it is quite an interesting story because it's more of an origin story. It's like going right back to how Robin Hood actually came about. I mean, we've all seen films like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner, and then there was one with Sean Connery called Robin and Marion, I believe, and then obviously you had the comedy one with Errol Flynn, wasn't it? Robin Hood, Men in Tights, which was quite a funny one, and the BBC did their version a few years back as well. So all of it, you've got to see. It's no particular one has actually sort of gone back to the roots kind of thing. You know, really gone back to the beginning, and that's what this film does. It introduces Robin, but not as we know him. Okay, it's the manner in how he's introduced is what it threw me off completely. It totally threw me off. The beginning of the film, we see Robin with King Richard as well. You know, they're in France. Are they in France? Yeah, they're in France, battling and everything. And it's just this film was. It's on a grand scale because we know Ridley Scott doesn't do things by halves whatsoever, and there's epic battle scenes, there's emotion, there's edginess. It's very dark in certain places as well, and as I say, I don't want to give too much away because I want you to go and see it and experience it, and it really does open your eyes to like the legend of Robin Hood, and who is Robin Hood kind of thing, and how did he come about, and it really does open one's eyes to the story a bit more. And Cate Blanchett plays Lady Marion, and as always, she always gives a great performance. Whatever work she does, she's always given a stellar performance. We've also got Mark Strong, who plays Godfrey. We have William Hurt, who plays William Marshall. Plays his first name in there. I couldn't even tell you who plays Prince John, because I couldn't really tell you. Never don't know the actor at all. So someone can help me out on that. That'd be great. Who else? Max von Sydow is in it as well. Kevin Durant, who plays Little John in this. We've also got Mark Addy as Friar Tuck. A lot of you might not know that name. For the British folk, you'll know him. He was in the second Flintstones movie that they did, but he's most notably known in the Full Monty. Okay, yeah, that's the film that he's most recognised for. So it is really a good movie, and very, as I say, very strong. Tells a really good story. It's a very, very good origin sort of story, and that pretty much tells you how Robin Hood begins, how he becomes the outlaw, how Prince John can convince him of being an outlaw and everything, and it really does. Yeah, but to start off with though, Robin and Prince John sort of form a bit of an alliance, and that kind of gets you thinking. There's a brief that the Sheriff of Nottingham is featured in here as well, though he's got a little bit part to play. He's more of a outside sort of character, but towards the end he becomes more well known, as it were. So it's really is an amazing film, I think. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it did keep me on the edge of my seats of quite a bit as well, and it really was very, very good telling. I think Ridley Scott has captured the essence of Robin Hood in a way that I don't think anyone could have thought that it could have been done. And yeah, I remember when the announcement was first made that Ridley was going to make this movie, and everyone was like, well, we've seen all versions of Robin Hood before, but when it was described as you know, like an origin story. I thought, actually, you know, yeah, that could work. You know, I suppose no one's ever really told of how Robin Hood actually came about. We all know that he went on crusade with Richard, King Richard, comes back to, you know, steal from the rich, give to the poor kind of thing. But how did it all start in the, you know, sort of thing? So this really does gives you the full sort of ins and outs, and I'm sure knowing Ridley, he would have gotten some, he would have done his research thoroughly to get the relevant information. So yeah, no, it really does. And as I say, what it involves is the King of France, Godfrey, and as I say, Robin Hood. Then you've got Prince John and William Marshall. They're like the, and obviously Lady Marian. They're like the main focal points of the film. So Godfrey works for Prince John, or does he? There's a question. So again, as I say, watch the film and then you'll see what I mean. But seriously, brilliant film, loved it, and yeah, fantastic. So I'm going to just chill for now and enjoy tonight. So thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.